Hello. Hey. I can't hear you. You're muted, but it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm good. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I bought a new electric mountain bike, so I've been otherwise, it's grabbed me.
Yeah.
Take it all over.
The weather's nice now too.
So, but
Oh, hey, Livia. Your puppy is adorable.
This is Oscar.
Oh my goodness.
oh my
He's
god,
very squirmy right now.
Like
Say
a
hi.
live teddy bear.
He's 10 weeks old.
Oh my gosh. She's
Whoa. You have to go back to your bed now so that you don't mess up class. Huh?
Good luck with that.
He's super chill. He'll stay in his little,
Aw.
his little zone.
Your dog's pretty chill too, Linda.
yes, she's right here.
Aw.
Hi. You come say hi.
So you guys, I say this all the time before my classes, drink water.
Sing it back.
Hey, Meredith. Hey, Lori.
Hey, Peter.
California vibes.
So it is a perfect California day too.
Totally. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, Lori, what's your pose today?
Oh boy, you're making me think.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll leave it in your hands. I trust your judgment.
Yes.
How's that for passing the buck?
Yeah, that works. That works. Hey, Karen. Hey, Laurel. Hey, Laurel.
Hi, I wasn't on. Hi there.
All right, Chris, that background works better. Much as I like the other one.
Agreed.
Yeah. Hey, Meredith. All right, you guys, there's a bunch of other people signed or pre-registered, but I appreciate you guys coming in on time. Okay, welcome if you're just hopping in. Find yourself on your mat somewhere. We're going to start with seated meditation. As always, I start trying to ground and center ourselves first. You can sit however you like. Just take a moment, sit up tall, close the eyes. Open the nostrils wide, both on the in-breath and the out-breath. We just take some clearing breaths. You should really hear and feel the sound of the breath. Sometimes I like to hum a little as I exhale, kind of ironing out the vibration. Then for an extra element of grounding, walking the hands forward, pushing the sitting bones back as you tuck the head down. Continue to put the pressure back into the butt and not forward into the knees. Feel the belly expand into the inner thighs with your in-breath. Feel the belly move away from the inner thighs with your out-breath. Let's stay nice and low and walk your hands to the left, opening up the right side of the body. And then taking your hands to the right side, opening up the left side of the body. Imagine your side of the body is like a bow, drawing arrows. So you're trying to find tension from the left wrist to the left sitting bone. Coming back to the center and walking the hands back up. Resting the hands on the knees or thighs. Lightly draw the shoulder blades back. Lengthen out of the pelvis. Feel the facial muscles grow fully relaxed. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. Noticing the beginning of the breath and the end of the breath. At the top of your inhalation, see if you can sip in and pack a little more air into the lungs and hold at the top. Slow, steady release out with a subtle pause at the bottom. As you stretch out the inhale, you stretch out the lungs. Looking for more spaciousness with the in-breath, more grounding and more rising with the out-breath. If the mind wanders, make the breath a little more audible. Filtering the breath at the base of the throat. Feeling how you can shape and mold the breath. Continuing to feel strong and vigilant through the spine. And relaxed and supple in the shoulders and the outer layers of the body. Bringing the palms to join in front of the chest. Lightly bow your chin. Take a moment to set your own dedication or your own intention. If nothing comes to you, then dedicate to have fun and to remain light. To release the hands down, let's come right into forward fold, Uttanasana. To the top of the mat, feet are hips width, feet parallel. Just drop your head. If you like, you can sway a little side to side. You can bend one knee at a time. Still looking for that full breath in. That slow, steady release out. Maybe you can push the hands into the floor and press the chest closer to the legs. Trying to lift the kneecaps upward. From here, lift halfway up, arc your low back, straighten your spine, and then exhale, fold forward again. Again, halfway lift, inhale, get your head as high as your hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale through the nose, halfway lift, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, halfway lift, expand the lungs. Draw the belly in as you exhale, fold. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, rise up, reach your hands over your head, get tall. Hands to prayer, Samastitihi. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, step your left foot far back. Set your left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Draw the shoulder blades down, lift those frontal hip bones high. Lift the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. On your exhale, put your hands down, step forward, lift halfway up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands to prayer, exhale. Inhale, sweep high. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Right foot steps back, set the right knee down. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. We take a moment to pull the left hip back, open up the front of the right leg. Firm the triceps in. Fill up your lungs. On your exhale, hands down. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands to prayer. Inhale, circle the arms up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, step the left foot back, set the left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach on up. Lengthen the tailbone down so we keep space in the back of the spine. This time, reach your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw the shoulder blades together, and try to slide your hands towards your left knee. Lift the chin away from the chest, but don't pop the ribs out. Float the arms back up. Hands down, step forward, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, firm your thighs. Hands to prayer. Inhale, sweep high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Right foot goes back, right knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Keep the hips level as the hands go behind you. Interlace, squeeze the triceps. Slide the hands further back. Our body is making the up dog shape here. Just the left leg forward. Inhale, arms up. Hands down, step forward, halfway lift, fill up. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach high. Hands to prayer, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Left foot back, left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. This time, put your right hand on your right butt cheek. Push your right butt down. Lean to the right. Open up the left side of the torso. If you like, you can even put the right fingertips on the floor and try to curl back a little as you turn the biceps back. Inhale, arms up. Hands down, step forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise up. Inhale, pull the belly in. Hands to prayer. Inhale, sweep up. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, right foot back, knee down, low lunge. Inhale, sweep up. Left hand to the butt cheek, push down as you reach the right arm over. Keep the arm straight. Maybe the fingertips on the floor. Inhale, arms high. Hands down, step forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, reach tall. Hands to prayer, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep up. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, step back, high plank. Downward facing dog. Okay, shift forward, high plank again. Put your knees down. Pull your belly in, lower 1 inch above the ground, straighten your arms. Inhale, lower to 1 inch above the floor. Exhale, straighten your arms. Inhale down, make your head and hips travel together. So do not drop your chin. You want to make it harder, lift your knees up. Again, inhale it down, exhale it up. 3 more. Pull the belly in. 1 more. Downward facing dog. Child's pose is there for you if you ever need a rest. It's not so much the poses we practice, but the intensity that we put within each pose that really affects how much you're going to get out of it or how strenuous or easy it is on the body. We look for the match between effort and ease. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, get tall, get thin. Exhale, hands to prayer. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Low cobra or upward facing dog, your choice. On your exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. In each back bend, that would be up dog. We really want to feel that the inhale fills the bottom of the lungs, the sides of the lungs, and the tops of the lungs. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or float forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands to prayer, Samastiti. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Pull the shoulder blades back. Inhale, upward facing dog, firm the thighs. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Keep the hips level, float the right leg high, inhale. Take your right knee to your right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Right knee to the left elbow, twist. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Again, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, back. Right knee, left tricep. Inhale, back. Step your right foot between your hands, warrior one. Set the left heel down, circle your arms up. Your feet are as wide as your hips. This will allow you to draw that left hip further forward. Maybe lift the gaze, maybe even bring your hands to touch. The hip bones are still level with each other, so your left hip is as high as the right hip. Fill up the lungs, hands down, chaturanga. Exhale, lower through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips level, left leg rises. Left knee shifts to the left tricep. Exhale. Inhale, kick it back. Left knee to the right tricep. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, kick it back to the right. Empty the lungs. Fill them back up. Step the foot forward. Warrior one. Right heel down. Inhale, reach up. Get frontal hip bones rising. Lifting the arch of the right foot. Carrying that energy to the inner groin. Compress in with the side body. Maybe even curl back. And bend deeper into the left knee. Fill up the lungs. Chaturanga. Exhale, one breath out. Smooth and steady. Inhale, up dog. Firm the triceps. Press it back, downward facing dog. In down dog, the shoulder blades are still holding you more than the shoulders. So that means you're externally rotating those arm bones rather than letting the shoulders roll into the ears. In Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B, it's one inhale for warrior one. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or float your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Bend the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, building the breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga through the nostrils if you can. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Feel how there's an uptick of the beat of the heart. Look for that mini retention of the breath at the top. The mini suspension of the breath at the bottom of the breath. This will make the heart rate come down a little faster. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, step or float your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend the knees, chair pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, stand up straight, hands in prayer, Samasthiti. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Pausing there. Twisting to your right, Pravrita Utkatasana. Left elbow over the right thigh. Now I want you to make sure your left knee didn't slide past the right knee, nor is it dropping lower than the right knee. If you like, you can split the arms. The head should still be in line with the hips. The biceps are spinning forward. We're pulling that left hip back. Chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Right to the other direction. Pravrita Utkatasana. Squeeze in with the inner thighs. Draw the inner thighs down to the floor. Maybe split the arms. So what I mean by the inner thighs drawing to the floor is that you're not putting the weight just in the pinky toes. You're trying to circle the energy inward. Keep looking for that lifting of the upper body and the sitting down of the butt cheeks. Arms up, inhale, chair. Forward fold, exhale. Lift up halfway. Heel toe your feet a little wider than your hips. Malasana, turn your toes out. Hands in prayer. Lift the chest up. Okay, make sure your knees aren't going in front of your feet. If they are, sit up higher. This makes it a little easier to open up. Pull those shoulder blades back. Maybe you can even grab your big toes. Hold the big toes and pull the head more over the hips. Use those back muscles to keep pulling the shoulder blades back. Deepening that breath. If you want to enter Bakasana, you're going to bring the knees and the armpits round the mid-back, plant your hands, lean forward, maybe lift one foot or both feet. Keep squeezing the hamstrings, lifting the pelvic floor. When you're ready, step or shoot back, chaturanga. Lengthen the spine as you land. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. And through the nostrils, still filtering the breath at the base throat. That's our Ujjayi breathing. We have a valve right around our vocal cord. We control that valve, control the pressure. Right leg floats up. Keep the shoulders level, bend the right knee, open the right hip up towards the sky. Try to keep pushing the inner left foot down to the floor. Keep firming the inner or the outer left hip inward. Open up that inner left groin a little more. Square off the hip, straighten the right leg. Bring your right knee to your right elbow and hold. Now lower the knee down to the floor. Up to the tricep. Sweep the right leg back up. Put the right knee on the left arm. Down to the floor. Up to the tricep. Sweep the leg back. Again, right knee touches the right tricep. Slide it down to the wrist. Up to the tricep. Back out. Right knee touches the left arm. Down the arm. Up the arm. Kick it back. Step the foot forward. Warrior two. Left arm is going to pull you up. Heel to heel alignment. The right knee should be right over the front foot. Turn the biceps up so the shoulders relax down. Right? Shouldn't be ideally no tension in the neck to hold your arms. From here, you're going to lean forward, place the elbow on the thigh, sweep the arm up. If you're ready, put the hand down lower to the instep of the foot. The upper body is leaning back a little while you continue to lengthen your tailbone towards your left heel. This will prevent you from over swaying in the spine. If you're ready, you can go for the half bind. Left hand to the right inner groin, maybe even putting the right arm under for the full bind. Now, ideally, the head is still in line with the hips, and we're still kicking through that left heel. Feel the lungs expand, the diaphragm move with the in-breath. Feel that grounding, that rooting with the out-breath. If you have the bind, split your arms, face the floor, easy twist. Lift the left heel, Plant the left hand, float the right arm up. We're still pulling the left hip up as high as the right hip. We're still pulling the left hip forward. Maybe look up to the right thumb. Bring the left ribs closer to the right thigh. Face the floor, step back, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale to your back bend, feel the lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel where your ribs are, feel where your shoulders are. Maintain that. Lift the left leg up, move from the hip. Open the left hip up as you bend the left knee. Keep putting weight into the right heel, into the inner right foot. If flexibility is your weakness, then bend the right knee a little, and it will help you lift the left knee higher up. Still scanning that breath, smoothing it out. Square out the hip, straighten the leg, bring the left knee to the left tricep, hold it there and slide it down to the wrist. Up to the tricep, kick it back up, three-legged dog. Left knee to the right, down to the right wrist, up to the right tricep and back. Again, forward, down the arm, up the arm and back, to the right. Down the arm, up the arm and back. Step the foot forward, warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Gauge the arch of the right foot, gauge the inner right groin, and bring the left knee forward as you push the left butt cheek back. Now we keep the left side of the torso long as we lean forward, elbow on the thigh, right arm straight up. Maybe put the hand on the instep of the foot. Again, I want you, before you move on, to make sure you're not overarching the low back. If you're ready, right hand for the half bind. Grab the inner left thigh. Maybe left arm all the way under for the full bind. Feel those back muscles pull the shoulder blades together. The head should be able to move pretty freely. If you have the bind, release, split the arms, put the right hand down, lift the right heel up, level the hips off. As you inhale, reach the left arm up, twisting. Now, ideally, the legs and the core can hold you, and the right arm isn't bearing too much weight. Keep lifting the right kneecap, pressing through that right heel. As you put the left hand down, step back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale back to your down dog. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, lizard pose. Now you want to make sure the heel is right next to the wrist. Lift the chest up. Ideally, you could move your right foot around with the weight mostly just in the heel. Make your left leg as straight as possible. Now, maybe you can come on to the elbows. I'm looking for you to still be pulling the chest forward and up. Can't get on the elbows? Then you simply walk your hands a little further forward. Because again, length of the spine is our main focus here. Power of the left leg. Keep opening up that inner right groin. Now the back bend is much easier on the hands than the elbows. So plant your left knee down, turn to your right, look to your left foot, lift up your left foot and grab the left foot with the right hand. Pull the heel to the butt, maybe come back onto that left elbow. What matters most is you're able to easily roll the right shoulder back Still able to easily breathe. Release the back foot. Lift the left knee up. Plant your hands. Step your right foot between your hands. Pyramid pose. We're going to straighten the right leg. Set the left heel down. Lift halfway up so your shoulders are as high as your hips. Now pull that right hip bone back and then fold over the right leg deeper. If your hamstring is a bit tight, you can bend the knee, which will help you to put some weight into the back foot, because we need that the legs and the torso hold your weight, not your hands. All right, if you lifted the hands off the floor, would you fall over? If you would, it's because your hips aren't squared up. Pravrita Trikonasana. Lift halfway up, put the left hand underneath the heart, right hand on your low back. Push your right buttocks back as you turn the right shoulder over the left shoulder. Once you're fully churned, you can reach the right hand straight up. Press the right hip to the left. Keep emphasizing length on the right side of the torso. Slowly face the floor. Paschasana. You're going to step your left foot next to your right foot. Bend your knees, lift your heels up. Sit your butt on your heels. Bring your knees down to hip height, hands on the knees. Sit up tall. Squeeze the knees together. Okay, this is great. It just makes our feet stronger. Makes us nice and tall as we pull the shoulder blades back. For the twist, inhale, left arm up. Hook the left tricep over the right thigh. Again, make sure your knees are still level. Hands in prayer. Stack the right shoulder over the left shoulder. You can stay there. You can split the arms, left hand down, right hand up. You can put the right hand into the inner left hip crease for the half bind. Again, we should be able to breathe freely. If that's enough, stay there. If you're ready for side crow, pivot your knees to the left, plant your hands. The higher the leg is on the arm, the more easily it is to balance. Lift your butt up, lift your feet up. Both legs go out to the side for side crow. Keep the shoulders level. Maybe float the left leg back, Pravrita Kundinyasana. When you're ready, kick your right leg back, Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Try not to bite at your jaw. Keep putting weight back into the hips, back into the heels, not resting into the hands. The left foot steps to the outside of the left hand, lizard pose. Okay, again, try to get the heel next to the wrist. Should be able to wiggle your left toes, even the ball of the foot. That's our goal. We should be able to move that left knee freely as well. If you're ready, move the hands forward more, or maybe even come onto the elbows. The more you can lift the chest up here, the more you'll be able to do it in all your arm balances. Notice if your right hip is much lower than your left hip. Try to keep the right hip up in line with the left. You can stay on the elbows or come back up on the hands as you set the right knee down, turn to your left, look at your right foot as you lift the foot up, try to grab it with the left hand, pull the heel towards the butt, and lean back a little. Can't grab the foot, the turn and the leaning is quite good. Michael, try to walk your left foot wider out to the left. Nice. And then just try to move your left shoulder more to the right. Softly release the back leg, lift the right knee, plant your hands, step your left foot between your hands. Pyramid pose, straightening the left leg, shortening your stride a little as you set the right heel down. Again, lift up halfway. Pull that left buttocks back. Ideally, we don't need the hands so much as we fold back down. Right, if all your energy is used just not to topple over, then you want to shave off a little bit of the intensity and find a way to make it a little easier. The muscles can open more when you're not just fired up and toning and trying not to topple over. Keep pushing that left foot forward. This will put that weight into that back foot. Lift up halfway again. Parvrita Trikonasana. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Left hand to the hip. Turn, twist to the left. Try to keep pulling the right hip up. When you're ready, float the left arm up. Again, I know the right hip wants to tilt down. Keep looking for more and more length through those arms. Paschasana, left hand down, step the right foot forward, bend the knees, lift the heels up, sit your butt on your heels. Hands on your knees, squeeze in. This action of squeezing in remains until you split the legs. Right arm high. Hook your right arm over the left thigh. Hands in prayer. Stay there. Maybe split the arms. Maybe put the left hand to the inner right groin. The deeper your twist here, the easier it's going to be to twist in the arm balance. So take a moment, try to allow the vertebrae to open more and more. Hopefully that breath isn't getting spastic. If you're ready, pivot the knees to the right. Plant the hands like you would chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows in. Pull the left butt up as you lengthen the chest forward. Keep the shoulders level. Both legs out to the side or right leg straight back. When you're ready, unwind or press kick chaturanga to up dog. Move firm the thighs. Press it back, down dog. Shift forward, high plank. Lower to your belly softly. Sphinx pose. Bring your big toes together. Come up onto your forearms. You want to make your wrists in line with your elbows. Now, I don't push the heels together. I only push the big toes together. So the pinky toes stay on the floor. Then as I flex the quadriceps, I see if I can just lift the kneecaps off the ground. Press the tailbone towards the heels. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, maybe even straightening the arms. The shoulders should not hike up into the ears no matter where you are. If your elbows are up, set the elbows back down. Plant the balls of the feet, round your low back, forearm plank. Okay, with your forearm plank, your right hand is in line with your right elbow. Maintain that. Turn your toes to the left. Reach your left arm straight up. Again, I want that right wrist pointing straight forward. Your feet are staggered. You're drawing the shoulder blades together tight, lengthening the chin away from the chest. Softly set your left forearm down. Lift the heels up. Your left wrist is in line with your left elbow as you pivot the toes to the right. Reach the right arm up. Pull the shoulder blades down the spine. Flex your thighs. Feel the back muscles hold you as well as the obliques. Right forearm down. Again, keep the right hand aligned with the right elbow. Churn. Reach the left arm up. If you want to challenge, stack your feet one on top of the other. If you want more of a challenge, lift your left foot up. Keep pressing down hard into that right elbow. Keep flexing those thighs. Softly, left elbow down. Last time. Turn to the right. Reach the right arm up. Shoulder over shoulder. Maybe stack your feet. Maybe lift the right leg. Slowly, right elbow down. Set your hips down softly. Release your head to the floor. Reach your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers behind your back. From there, draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Try to keep pulling the hands towards the feet, not just up, but backwards. When you inhale, don't let the belly push out. One more breath. Softly release down. Plant your hands under your elbows. Plant the balls of the feet. Now lift your shoulders off the ground and push up, high plank. Down dog. Step the right foot between your hands. Warrior two. Left arm pulls you up. Again, turn the biceps up. Drop the shoulder blades down the back. Lean forward. Keep the right side long. Straighten the right leg. Trikonasana. Right hand down. Left hand up. Keep pressing the inner right foot down. Keep turning the top of the thigh bone outward. Pull the ribs in and press your left ribs towards the floor. Ardha Chandrasana, left hand to the hip. Look down, bend the right knee a little, lift the left foot and straighten the right leg. Flex the left heel. You can put the hand on the shin or on the floor or even float the leg out or the arm out. Keep squeezing both outer butt cheeks. How softly can you return to warrior two? Start to bend the right knee, set the left heel down. From there, Prasarita Padottanasana, straighten the right leg. Turn your feet parallel, hands on the hips. Lift the chest up, lead with the sternum. Exhale to fold. And then once you're down, release the hands down. From here, you can simply grab the outer feet and give a pull, or you can try an inversion on a tripod headstand or full headstand, or even the handstand. What you need to do is you need to get your butt over your wrists, lean forward, lift the heels, push up. Pull the core in at the same time. Keep your breath steady, keep your gaze steady. Whatever version of inversion you take, make those legs work for you. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, pelvic floor lift, diaphragmatic lift. If you're upside down, come down softly. Lift halfway up again. Turn to face the front. Step back, high plank, hold your plank. Move the left hand to the center, Vashisthasana, right arm up. Now, optional wild thing, lift the right foot, bend the knee, plant the ball of the right foot over the left leg. Lift the left hip up, reach the right hand towards the front of the mat. Maybe look towards the floor. Higher hips, lighter body. Lift the right foot up high for your plank. Exhale for your chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. Open the nostrils wide, suck the breath in, mini pause at the top of the inhale. Slower breath out, try to even pause at the base of the exhale. Left foot forward, warrior two, right arm pulls you up. You want to keep weighting that back leg. Lean forward, straighten the left leg. Trikonasana, hand down, right arm up. Again, those frontal ribs press inward, and the side right ribs press downward. We're already in the half moon position. We're just trying to keep that and balance on one leg. Right hand to the hip, look down. Bend the left knee subtly, and then lift the right foot and straighten the left leg. Kick, kick, kick. Flex through the heels. Push, squeeze the outer glutes. When you're ready, right arm back up. Try to keep turning the right toes parallel with the floor so the toes don't face down at all. You want to see how slowly you can bend the left knee to return to warrior two. Set the foot down as softly as possible. Straighten the left leg, turn your feet parallel. Okay, this time, interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades together and fold again. You can stay there. There's another version you like to practice here. You can add a twist. You can try to invert one more time. What I care about is that your hips stay level. So if you're twisting, you're not churning the hips. If you're going to go for the headstand, you want to be on the crown of the head, the very center. If you have a hard time getting down, bend your knees to help you. Then lift the butt up to lift the legs up. Michael, try the puppy press. That will help you with the hamstring flexibility. So when you're down, try to 1 foot up. Take your time. If you're ready to move out of it, come down, lift halfway up, move through your vinyasa. Front of the mat, step back, chaturanga. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale to your down dog. High plank, lie on the belly softly. Sphinx pose, on your elbows. Chest up. You guys, there's a lot of back engagement here. A lot of pulling the shoulder blades to the back of the mat and pulling them away from the ears. Now, I want you to stay here unless you're ready for Dhanurasana bow. If you are, you lower back down, you bend the knees, point your toes, try to grab both shins without churning. Squeeze the toes in, and then pull the belly in as you lift the legs, lift the chest. Try not to let the knees flare wide. Try not to over squeeze your butt. Maybe even lift the chin up. Fill up your lungs. Softly release. child's pose. Knees together, put your butt on your heels. Head down, hands behind you, palms face up. Okay, we give a second to allow the shape of the low back to really round out. Come to tabletop, shoulders stacked over the wrists. Okay, from there, I'm gonna put the right foot forward. We're moving towards pigeon. Now I'm gonna walk the right foot to the outside of the left hand. Flex the ankle, you're on the edge of the foot. Then I'm gonna try to put the right knee behind the right wrist. Then I'm going to slide the left leg back and try to sit the right butt down. And even if your butt doesn't touch the floor, that's fine. Just keep your hips up high, and that will help you to keep the hips square. If you don't want to practice this, then lie on your back and put your right ankle across your left knee. If you're ready, you can fold forward, releasing the back toes. Now, just like the first stretch we did seated in meditation, we folded. This is the same thing, it's just half of it. Push your butt back and back so that way the pressure isn't going into the knees. Close your eyes for a moment and see the shape of your body with your internal vision. Okay, this is going to become really important where we're heading to. We'll come back up, plant your hands, plant the ball of left foot, lean forward a little bit. Step your right foot between your hands. Set your left knee down. Come up on your fingertips. We're back in Anjaneyasana low lunge. Okay, we're going for Hanumanasana or half Hanuman. You can straighten the right leg, release the left toes, or you can straighten the right leg and sit towards your left heel. This is half Hanuman. It's not a matter of how low your butt goes. It's a matter of those hips staying squared up. Lisa, you got to move your hips to the left a little more. Yeah, exactly. You guys keep drawing that left hip forward and forward and forward. This is going to be really crucial for the next posture. Not to let your hips churn at all. Do not rest in the back of the knee. Feel the hamstring toning a little. Okay, we're moving towards lizard again. Plant the ball left foot. You might need to hop the foot forward. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Chest up. See the length of your spine. This is crucial. For Kundalini, you set your left heel down. You work your right shoulder underneath your right knee. Grab your right heel with one hand, two hands coming towards elbow lizard. So you're trying to get on those forearms. Now, if you're ready, you're going to keep the inner right thigh glued to the right ribs. Plant your hands, lift the left heel back up. Lengthen the spine, straighten the right leg as you bend the elbows. Maybe even lift the left foot up, chest up, chest up, chest up. When you're ready, kick back, chaturanga, to up dog, to down dog. I plank, lower gently to the belly. Hands come behind you. Palms up. From here, lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift the hands, lift the legs. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. This is our Kundinyasa posture. This is that fulcrum point on the pelvis. Take a breath in. Plant your hands, plant your feet, pull the belly in, straighten arms, exhale, plank. Set your knees down. Step the left foot between your hands. Walk your left foot to the outside of the right hand. Try to set the left knee down behind the left wrist. Chest up. All right, this alone might be enough. If you're ready, if you can keep the hips squared, walk the right foot further back. You can stay there or even fold. Try not to go to your maximum right away. You'll get further when you take a little longer. Can you find that extension here? Right, try to pull the ribs over the calf muscle more. So you're not too concaved in the middle of the spine. Lisa, lift a little taller and push your belly forward, lift your shoulders higher. That's gonna put more pressure in that hip. It's gonna give you that arc of the spine. Very nice. Okay, walk your hands up. Plant the ball of the right foot. Step the left foot between your hands. Half Hanuman, you set the right knee down. You straighten the left leg. You try to sit on your right heel. Full Hanuman, both legs straight. I always put a micro bend in that left knee, and I try to press the left heel down. So pull your left toes towards you. Flexing the ankle will change the stretch. Keep pressing in the floor with the hands, lifting taller, even if you're folding. If you're ready, bring the right foot a little closer. You're going to slide the left foot through, plant the foot on the outside of the left hand, lizard. You can lengthen the spine. Set your right heel down. This is going to push your butt to the left a little more. This is going to give you the space you need to work your shoulder into your inner thigh and grab your left heel with both hands. Stay there and breathe. Otherwise, lift the right heel up. Squeeze the inner left thigh to the inner ribs. Plant the hands. Walk your left foot out as you bend your elbows. Lift the chest. When you're ready, we pull the right leg up. Keep arcing. Find your balance fulcrum point. When you're ready, kick back. Move through your vinyasa. Go ahead and lie down on your back. Okay, you guys, bridge pose. I can't emphasize, I teach this every single class. This posture is so important. So Setu Bandha Sharvangasana, put your feet on the floor. Knees are right over the heels. Feet are hip socket width. As you walk your shoulder blades in, press your hips down, roll your tailbone up, extend the spine at the top. Maybe interlace your hands, maybe reach for your heels, or just keep the hands flat. Now you want to keep your knees over the center of your feet. As you kick harder into the heels, you draw the sternum closer to the chest. So we're trying to get that upper chest extension, not just pushing through the low back. If you feel any pain in the neck, move the chin away from the sternum and flex the back of the neck a little bit by pressing the back of the skull down and towards the heels a little. If you're ready to get stronger here, squeeze the inner left thigh and lift the right knee to the chest. Straighten the right leg up. Now stay and breathe, trying to stretch that right hamstring, trying to pull the leg closer to you without bringing the right hip towards you. Release the left heel, left heel, left heel down. Just the heel down, that's it. Now squeeze the left knee in a little. Yes. Take another breath, right foot down. We stay up, left side. Pull the knee in, straighten the leg. Again, notice how that left hip wants to hike higher than the right hip. So keep picking the right hip up. Keep ventilating the breath. Bend the left knee, set the foot down, release the bind, roll your hips down. Shake it off, maybe give yourself a little hug. You can repeat. You can recline in butterfly, feet together, knees apart, or Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. If you're going for full wheel, you set up just like bridge. You bridge up, then you put the hands next to the ears, squeeze the elbows in as you straighten the arms. If the knees are beyond your toes, you need your hands and your feet wider apart, longer, further width. If you can get the knees way past the heels, your chest is moving through or towards your wrist, then you can start to walk a little closer and tighter. Michael, hands wider apart. Killing it. Wrap those inner thighs down. Shannon, try to wrap that inner left leg in more. Imagine you're squeezing a block between the inner thighs, just a little. Killer. And then try to release the glutes a little at the same time. When you're ready, stay up if you like. Make your way down if you're ready to give it a break. Ardha Appanasana. Bring both knees into your chest. Give your knees a squeeze. So this is Appanasana. Ardha just means half. So from here, bring your chin to your knees. Sit up just a little. You make a small ball. Now straighten your left leg out. Put your left foot on the floor. Press down into the left heel. Now with your shoulders up, your head up, straighten the right leg up to the sky. Sit up, try to grab up to the heel or the calf. Bring your chin to your knee. Bring the knee to the chin as best you can. Again, left leg is straight, you guys. You're kicking down into the ground with that left heel. You're trying to straighten the left leg and the right leg. Take another breath. Bend the right knee. Relax down. Pull the left knee in. Send the right leg out. Sit back up. Bring your chin to your left knee. Extend through the right heel as you straighten the left leg up. Walk your hands up as high as you can. Try to move the elbows apart as you draw the shoulders away from the ears. Still nasal breath. One more. Bend the left knee. Send the left leg out. Let's just relax into a Shavasana posture. Don't worry, we're not quite done. I want you just to stay still. Feel the lack of motion. Allow for a little extra heat to dissipate out. Okay, bring your legs all the way together. Keep them straight. Okay, so we're trying not to let the legs lift at all. Flex your ankles, pull your toes towards your hips. Now sit up a couple inches, look at your toes. Reach your hands forward. Try not to let the legs lift. See if you can sit up and touch your toes. Roll on down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale at the bottom. Same thing, mini sit up, pause. Feel the ribs flex in. Now exhale, sit all the way up. Try to touch your toes. Roll on down, nice and slow. One more time. Inhale at the bottom. You're gonna make a little mini sit up and a pause. Feel the ribs push down. Then exhale, sit all the way up, touch your toes. Now just sit straight up. Ardha Matsyasana. Bring the left heel, or Ardha Matsyendrasana, sorry. Left heel to the right butt. Step the right leg over the left leg. Your left leg can be straight if you like. You don't have to have the left knee bent. Hug your right knee. Turn to your right. Sit up as tall as possible. Try to keep sinking your right butt cheek into the floor. If you like, you can hook the arm over the right leg. Inhale for your lift, your length. Exhale for your twist. If you want to go even further, the right hand goes to the left hip. Right? So if you're not relying on the right arm, you're able to sit up tall, right? If you need that right arm to prevent yourself from falling, you still haven't quite got the length of the spine you need and the grounding of the hips. Face the front again. Double pigeon. Move your left heel further away from you. Your right foot is already outside of the knee. So pick the foot up a little and try to stack your right knee on top of your left knee. If you need to, the knee is up high. You just sit up, you lean in a little, and you lean out a little. If you can stack the knees one on top of the other, then we'll fold back down. Still pushing the tailbone back so the butt cheeks never lift. Come on up. Plant both feet in front of you. Bound Navasana. You grab your big toes. You place the thumbs over the toes. Bring the thighs to the ribs. Lift the chest up, shoulder blades down. Lift the heels up. Okay, you guys. You don't have to get your legs straight. You have to get your spine straight. Maybe start to lift the legs up and up and up. The shoulder blades, again, are still pulling back. And you're trying to pull the pinky toes back. Look up. How softly can you move into Ardha Matsyendrasana? Right heel to the butt, left leg over the right knee. Try to get the foot flat and get the foot close to the hip. Grab the left leg with the right arm and twist. If you like, again, you can hook the armpit over. We're trying to make the left arm as straight as possible. So if you can't make your left arm straight, move it away from you more. That will enable the shoulder to roll back more. Maybe the bind, left hand to the right hip. Maybe even thread the right arm around or through for the full bind. Again, our goal is not to feel like we're going to topple over, but to find that spot where we can feel a little bit of stillness, where we can still breathe expansively. Face the front, double pigeon. Move the right heel away from the left butt. Lift the left foot up just a couple inches and try to push the knee down towards the heel. Okay, you can just stay in a little bit of rock, try to lubricate the hip. If you're ready, folding. Notice if you're only breathing in the top edge of the lungs, let all the air out, irrigating the breath. Coming back up, send your legs straight out, give them a little shake, and then go ahead and lie down on your back for Shavasana. If the toes feel the need to turn outward, then let that happen. Look for a little space between your low back and the ground. As you move the shoulders away from the ears. What is it that sustains your life and your body when you are not aware of it? Imagine connecting to that source as you begin to move your fingers and your toes. If you like, you can reach your hands over your head for one last complete stretch. Rolling onto the right side. Take your time to make your way up to a comfortable seat. At the top, we press the hip bones forward once more to flex and tone the low back, to grow out of the pelvis and align the crown of the head over the tailbone. So you bring your palms to join, lightly bow your chin, recalling the intention or dedication you set at the beginning. Carrying it with you energetically throughout the rest of the day. Thank you for practicing. Namaste. If you have any questions, let me know. But I'll be gone next Saturday. Charlotte will sub for me. I'll be back after that. And of course, there's all my regular classes. So thank you.
Thanks, Peter.
Thanks, Lori.
Thanks, Peter. Have a good weekend.
Too. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Lisa. See you, Claudia. See you, Shannon. See you, Kelsey. Bye, Brett. Bye, Chris.
Thanks, Peter.
Yeah, you got it. Totally. Hey, Katya. Hey, Karen.
Yeah.
Hey, Laurel. Yes. Is Rudy there? Oh. How you doing, Laurel?
I'm doing okay, Peter. Thanks. Great class. Really hard, but really good.
Good. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy your weekend and get outside.
Thank you. I intend to. Thank you.
Awesome. I'll see you later.
Bye.